Good evening, everyone. So, IPNet is back again with the weekly webinars. So, this is the 64th webinar being organized by IPNet. And now, this webinar is being organized from the IPNet North team. So, I would just like to say that there are two sessions today. So, first session is being taken up by our guest speaker, Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi, on the role of AI in IBC processes. And each one of us know that each one of us know about the importance of AI in the today's world. Nonetheless, in the streamlining of the IBC processes. So this is very well known to us. And the second session on practical handling of operational CDs in CIRP. So this is being taken up by our IP CS Harmeet Kaur. So now I would like to start one video regarding the IP.
IPNet, India's professional network for insolvency excellence. Because every insolvency professional deserves a voice, a community, and a platform to grow. Building a united, progressive community of insolvency professionals, driving excellence across India. Every week, every topic, every insight, together. Led regionally, united nationally, ensuring every voice is heard. Together, we shape the future of the insolvency profession. Your personalized space for learning, networking, and growth, free for every member. Be part of the mission. Be part of the revolution. Be part of IPNet.
Okay, so this was the introduction of IPNet, so which is actually founded by Dr. Ashish Makhija. So it is his brainchild. So now I would like to invite Mr. Arvind Saxena, who is also insolvency professional, to introduce Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi.
Thank you, Mr. Sandeep.
It is over to you, Mr. Arvind.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Sandeep. It's in fact our privilege to have Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi with us. Today's speaker who is going to guide us how artificial intelligence is important to us, how it is going to be beneficial. Before he go ahead, let me tell you in brief about Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi. He is a highly experienced and highly reputed speaker, and he is from State Bank of India background. He worked here for about 14 years as a general manager, and he is into the academics also. He is working for University of Rajasthan. He is a man who did his basically he did his PhD from BITS planning, and he is executive postgraduate program from IIM Indore. He is a well-known man for basically IBBI and valuers organization. He is taking care of.
Arvindji, sorry to interrupt you. Can you be a bit louder?
Okay. Let me have a privilege to introduce Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi. He is from State Bank of India background with 37 years of experience in financial management as well as in academics. He is working from last 14 years with the State Bank of India as a general manager, and he did his PhD into risk management from BITS planning, and then followed by a postgraduate program from IIM Indore. So let us welcome to Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi with a big round of applause. Please,
Yes. Now,
over to Dr. Tripathi.
okay. Thanks, Mr. Arvind. Now it is over to Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi to share his views and also to share his presentation on the subject.
First of all, thank you very much to all of you, sir. It's definitely an honor to be a part of the IPNet and presenting today my views here. Basically, my introduction is very simple. I am disciple of Dr. Rashid Makhija. He is my mentor, and whatever I have learned in the insolvency field because of only him. So, despite my all the qualification and all the experience, nothing can be compared with the instructions and the teaching shared by Dr. Makhija. सबसे पहले तो उनको मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ, उनका ही पूरा ग्रुप है और मेरी तरफ से उनको सादर प्रणाम। आज मैं चाहे भले ही वो यहाँ पर इंसॉल्वेंसी में यहाँ पर नहीं हो, लेकिन जो कुछ भी है बिकॉज ऑफ हिज ओनली टीचिंग।
Akhilesh ji, so it is similar with many of us here. So, so we share your views. We
थैंक यू
endorse your
वेरी मच।
views actually.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, थैंक्स ऑल ऑफ यू। Today actually I will be giving sharing with you about this what is artificial intelligence and so actually I think it is visible to all of you, sir.
Yes, very much visible.
Yes,
Very
right,
much
sir.
visible.
So, because this is the most important, I think, thought process as of now in the insolvency world, because not only insolvency world, the use of artificial intelligence almost in all the field, whether it is finance, marketing, and industry, non-industries, everywhere it is being used. So the issue is here ki how to use the artificial intelligence and in the streamlining the IBC process. So today matlab I will be trying to share my views ki how to use different artificial intelligence platform uh, to streamline the various IBC processes. So there may be a lot of major important issues in the IBC processes, but because suppose for example the data analysis is very much important, data not only for the company point of view, then the pattern ki how the company has been working, then the verification and due diligence processes a lot of because all of us know very very well that you make a simple mistake and the IBB is there to put a charge sheet on you. So the due diligence is very much required and how to verify different processes. Then legal compliance checks, documents drafting and review, risk assessment and decision support system. So the basically the problem is here. In fact, you will find that the insolvency crucible in fact because of these major reasons, the data volume is a lot of legal finding statements as well as the follow up. Then there is also TAT is there, turnaround time. You have to do this thing within so many hours, within so many days. And then the compliances are very, very well required by different fields. There's already the unforgiving deadlines. Please do not take in the negative sense, but they are very much strict. IBBI, you commit a mistake and I am there with the stick behind you. Then the fraud detection, how to identify the complex transactions, fraudulent transactions, and the payments the CD has already been made or he has done something diversification of funds. The repetitive deliveries, automatic routine task. So it is very much difficult there how to manage that. So these are the major area. Because of this, it is now required to use judiciously as well as efficiently the artificial intelligence in the different IBC processes. So this is the major thing ki how now actually I have tried to cover. Let me share with you two important things that we shall be strict ourselves to the use of artificial intelligence, and I will try not to waste your time by sharing what is, why it is. No, I would like to share my thoughts only how to do, how to use artificial intelligence in the different process. I have identified six important processes where this artificial intelligence platform can be used. So we will try to discuss the major concept in the how to go ahead. But for the sake of just uh, reviving our this knowledge, which are the major tools. So now there is chat gpt, so it is basically help a ip or the rp or the any persons who is involved deeply in the ibcc processes, how to draft initial communication, legal research, summarizing public documents. So, and this is also the best for the non this just a minute please, let me say. Non-confidence, because before that let me also share you one important thing ki the all the data whatever we are sharing on the any public platform, it is, if you think that it is not visible to anyone else, I think there is a misconception. It is visible to all of you, so it is best for the non-confidential, creative and research oriented task. Then there is also Cloud and Gemini. So these are also as of now, these are two important platforms. So analyzing long single source documents. Suppose if you simply ask Cloud or the Gemini, ki you are, this is the URL, or this is the website address. Go there, identify this PDF file. They will actually search it out and make a presentation or make a some or summarize the thing for you. So this is also a very important two platform. Then the notebook LM. This is also very much important. So this is there then where you can analyze a lot of document, and you will also find a proper shape. If you like to have a command to summarize this particular document or the judgment or the IBBI guidelines, so they will do. So, and this is a very thing, the accuracy is here, as well as the you can also have the evidence ki how to go ahead. So now the issue here ki which are the important tools, how to go ahead. So as an IP, if you are, because we are bound to have the financial as well as the audit specific tools. Audit in the sense कि you have been given the charge of the IP by the NCLT. कि boss, this is the your baby. Now go ahead and try to get the resolution plan, and then you have to do anything. So as a IP, how to go ahead? So there are three, four. I have identified the audit specific tool: Data Sniper, MindBridge, Workavia, LDM Global Accelerator. Don't worry, actually, I am going to give you a practical input how to go ahead in the later slide. So these are the specific tools we should know.
Dr.
Ki-
Tripathi,
Yes, sir.
so I just would like to intervene here. So,
Uh-huh.
and I would like to invite all the attendees. So, if they
Mm-hmm.
have any questions, so they can ask even during this very session.
Sure.
So, I
Sure,
think,
sure, sure.
sir, you will welcome that.
Definitely, sir. Actually, it will be an interactive. Actually, I believe in the interactive session because definitely the moment you will ask me, I will answer immediately or I will share. Ki, sir, this will be dealt with in the later slide. So
Okay,
please
sir.
do ask me the question so that the funda is here. Ki after 45 minutes, the we all of us should have a proper, at least a basic knowledge of the artificial intelligence's use in the IBC core processes. So here this is the basically financial and insolvency, financial and audit specific tool. These are the basic, these are all platform where you can go upload the data and ask he ki how to go ahead, and they will do it. Then another thing, how the another thing is how the insolvency protection can be there, how the fraud can be detected, how the claim verification can be made, and in case of the liquidation, how the e-auction can be optimization. I will do. I will give. I will deal all these points in detail later on. Then this is the major thing. Ki suppose the core procedures are here. Ki insolvency protection function is what? Forecasting recovery outcomes and modeling scenarios. Scenarios in this case, ki suppose this is the recovery, then depending upon the, now please let me know what can be the prospect of recovery of XYZ company assets, how to go ahead. So there are, so you need something. So the proprietary machine learning models have been developed by the financial analytics in-house. It is very easy as of now. There are so many platforms like the Julius is there. You simply upload the data of the company and ask him, these are the assets, give me the real value. Go search so many websites of the companies as well as the newspapers and give me the a scenario ki what can be the value of the property or the assets. So they leverage the data from the information related as well as the there is a NESL is there.
Dr. Tripathi, can I
Sir,
ask one question here?
you please.
So, Dr. Tripathi, as you said that there are some easy ways to detect the fraud. So
Uh-huh.
let us say, as RP, if I
Hmm.
find out that there
Mm-hmm.
are a certain diversion of funds
Mm-hmm.
to various entities.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and further, I have to find out that what is actually the relation between those very entities and the corporate debtor. So,
Uh-huh.
and let us say, I do foresee that these might be the associate concerns, or somehow they are
Mm-hmm.
associated with the corporate debtor,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe through shareholding, or maybe through other ways and means, or through the transactions, or through maybe some other dealings with those
Uh-huh.
very associate concerns. So what is
Uh-huh.
your actually way to find out whether there are actual diversions to these very associate, whether these entities to which the funds are transferred by the corporate
Mm-hmm.
debtor, or
Mm-hmm.
by the suspended management of the corporate debtor, how to
Mm-hmm.
find out whether these are the associate concerns, or these are related in some way to the corporate debtor. So thing is that
Sir,
yes,
actually,
we can go to
allow me
MCA
to.
and we can check out the shareholdings and all. But what is the easy way and how to use AI for that?
Sir, actually, let me share with you another slide. Actually, already I know this will be there in fact. So suppose this is here in fact. Identify the for the forensic audit or identify the insight you need, fund diversification, asset stripping, round tripping, etc. Determine the time period for the investigation. These are the all steps how you are going as an IP through the help of the artificial intelligence. Determine the time period because there are the two time period, 1 year as well as the 2 years. Specify the focus area. You want to go for the related party transactions or unexplained payments, inventory discrepancies. Then the step two is gather input data. How to input data will be gathered? Bank statement, any other statement, or books of accounts, financial statement, GST return, tax filing, board resolutions, shareholder agreement, contact with the vendors, with the customer, related party disclosure statement, as well as also about the company. DIR 12 is there, MGT 7 is there. You can also have there. Then actually now this is the major thing because in the artificial intelligence everything depend upon the prompts you have given to a particular platform. Artificial intelligence is nothing. It depends, majorly it depends how do you ask, what do you ask. Depending upon your asking, it will give you the reply. And the question you are putting to the platform, it is has been termed as a prompt. So suppose in the particular case whatever you have just asked how to go ahead, so you are writing here because actually there are two things. You have to you have to define the role of the artificial intelligence platform. You are an expert in the insolvency, so and so, and what I am an insolvency professional conducting a forensic audit under IBC section so and so of Sandeep Chitkara and company. Very good. Now here give the background of the company, industry. You can also upload your the documents. Sandeep Chitkara and company. Please refer the attached PDF file, so and so. Now you are also writing here, I have the following financial data, bank statement so and so, ledger assets so and so, list of related parties so and so. Please help me. What help you want from the platform? Identify suspicious transaction pattern that may indicate fund diversification, diversion to the related parties, round tripping of the funds, asset undervaluation before CIRP, same transaction. These are the basically a broad view. You have to specify the date also here, the period also here. Second number, what you are asking him, flag transaction that should be investigated for. These are the rules and guidelines. You simply upload the IBC code. It will refer there, section number 7, section number 45, 66, and something like that. And the suggest specific forensic procedure for the top 10 suspicious transactions. It will identify the transactions and it will identify each and everything. Identify the red flag in the following transaction data. So then you are also upload the file. You upload anything. You pay X, Y, Z money. So there are the platform. If you are having the basic this their program, then it is 0 point. Suppose a little bit more, then they charge you something. So depending upon your requirement, you do the data analysis. Then after that, refine the based on the AI output. One thing is there, you have to, if somebody is saying whatever the output is there, it is okay. Never. The analysis say that more than 45% output of the any artificial intelligence platform is inaccurate. So one has to bear in mind that whatever, despite your best giving the prompt, you have generated the data here, but the data cannot be 100% correct, because never forget. For example, let me give you an example. If you ask the financial performance of Sanjeev Tetkara and company from ChatGPT, from Notebook, from Gemini, from Cloud, or anything, you will find the answer, the prompt is same for all the four platform, but the output is different. So it depends, whatever the information they have gathered, those platform, they are giving the output. So actually my submission is here, depending upon your understanding of the process, you can gather the output from the platform. So review AI initial
So
findings.
just to interrupt here,
Yeah,
like you
please.
said that it is dependent upon the prompts. Like you said that it is dependent upon the prompts, and various platforms are there. But my question here is again, my question query here is that let us say there are different platforms, but certain data is available at the government website. It is available in the public domain, but it is available on a paid basis. Like we access certain documents, public documents from the MCA website on a paid basis only. So how can, while I will be putting up the prompts, so how will this data will be accessible? So this will be difficult, I think.
So actually you have to give the prompt like this. I have subscribed this particular website so and so. My user ID is so and so. My password is so and so. Please log on my behalf and access the data. It will do it.
Okay, okay.
It will do it. Actually, simply this is the platform, because it is now it is such a huge help to the persons. Suppose I will come to that also. Actually, how to go ahead. In fact, now after that, define the you have to refine the your output. Then seek guidance of the legal provision. Then the validate and document. Cross verify AI suggestions and actual record. Engage human, because always you cannot, AI cannot use the wisdom. It can give you the data, in fact. It is intelligent. Everything is there. But the wisdom, the discretion, the human, the sixth sense, it is not with the artificial intelligence. So you have to be a human expert. Identify. Suppose it is giving you the data, then you have to apply your own as an IP. So this will be there. Documents all the funding, then prepare preliminary forensic audit report. So this is the, actually I have tried to cover, frankly speaking, these six these six particular important process, whatever actually in my opinion are most important forensic audit, claim verification, related party identification, then detection in the ledgers anomalies. Suppose diversification of fund is there. Section 29A checks as well as the important avoidance transactions. So let me go here. In fact, forget about the
Yes,
other
yes, yes.
slide.
Please, sir, expedite. So you have to complete, sir, your session by 5.
हाँ हाँ तो सर एक्चुअली मैं
Sir,
सर
I
इस पे
have,
जाता हूँ मतलब मैं इसको कवर कर लेता हूँ आधे घंटे के अंदर बिकॉज एक्चुअली देयर इज
हाँ.
नो नीड फॉर द थ्योरी एट ऑल है ना सो लेट मी आल्सो गिव यू अनदर
sir,
थिंग
can we have this presentation with
ऑफ कोर्स इट इज
after?
फॉर यू सर
Okay,
इट इज
after
फॉर यू
after session, please send it on the mail
definitely
or
sir
something.
definitely 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 it is for you whatever actually I am going to share with you it is for you guys no problem at all it is for
Dr.
you
Saab, actually, this is actually very good presentation. So that's why I think people are getting interested. So this will help us a lot.
sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Now, second process important is claim verification. Claim verification of different persons who have submitted. How to verify the claims because you are very much busy, and because you are very much busy and overburdened with so many things that as well as the major thing with the compliance then there is also now said you have to join one IP for the back office for the backup and so and you are putting your efforts your labor your sweat and they are sharing with you only 60% that too after the TDS so actually how to go ahead so here is the solution number first categorize the claim. Financial creditors simply these are the all steps which can be basically solved through artificial intelligence. Operation creditor as well as the workman and employee, government dues, other stakeholder. How to go ahead? Collect claim documentation, Form C submission by the from the creditors, invoices, agreement, contracts, demand notices and acknowledgement, security documents, corporate debtors books of account. It is also there when you are going in the liquidation. The law says simply say कि you have to see the books. If any claimant has not submitted that claim, see the books and
Sorry, sir.
accept the
Sorry,
claim.
sorry, sir. Dr. Saab, your screen is freezed as of now.
I'm.
It is just showing tool one forensic audit coordination screen.
Is it so? But
Yes, sir.
actually, uh, how come it is possible, sir?
So you have to, I think, you have to see how this
तो
is.
मैं मैं
So this,
मैं दोबारा करता हूँ
you
मैं
can
दोबारा करता हूँ
you can
हाँ
share
अच्छा
again and
मैं दोबारा करता हूँ मैं
I
दोबारा
think
करता
you have to move the slides
हूँ now
now.
it is okay now it is saying that
Yes, yes. Now it is
okay
okay. Now it is okay. It is
please
showing claim verification.
okay this time actually I will be sharing the this one the particular heading also so that you can tell me that it is visible there so now this is the second point claim verification how number first categorize the claim then collect claim documentation already I have shared with you now this is the most important point step 3 structure the AI prompt you are expert of so and so आप जो कुछ भी हो आप ही हो and you are expert in the insolvency and you are authority and so you know lawyer you are simply pampering the AI so now then you are also requesting I am verifying claims under regulation so and so of RBBI for Sandeep Chitkara and company this company is good na sir
Yes, yes.
now these are the claim detail claimant already I have enclosed the list of so and so I have simply attached the PDF file having these 4, 5, 6 column claimant claim amount nature basis of then documents provide simply attach the documents here
Sir,
then please help
you have made me corporate debtor or the RP. That makes the difference.
I have made the honor of 1 lakh crore with the company like JP, Sandeep
Okay.
Chitkara and company.
Okay, sir.
So now, please help me. What help with you are requested to the AI? Verify if this claim is admissible under IBC section so and so, as well as its rules, as well as its regulation. Check if the claim amount is correctly calculated, including principal amount you give there, interest rate and period you also give there. Rate of interest should be so and so, period should be so and other charges. Identify any discrepancy between the claim and corporate debtors record. Assess that this could be disputed claim requiring further investigation. Now the point number five, it is visible, sir. Point number five is
Yes,
visible or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir. It is visible, but
Okay.
can I intervene here? There is one
Please,
query,
sir.
sir.
Please,
So
sir.
there is one query from the attendee that is it possible to basically do forensic audit with the help of AI?
Please, sir. Actually, I give you. I told you, na. It is possible. It is possible here. In fact, it is here, na. This was the forensic audit.
Okay, okay. Then we will cover there. Then we will cover there. So go ahead on it,
But
sir.
actually, but actually here again, cross verify all the suggestions with actual record. Engage human forensic expert, as well as there are the guidelines when he says because if you have something authority or the seal, so you have to take the approval of the, because I told you na, 45% output can be not, sorry, misleading. The word simply here misleading. So you have to be much more judicious. But it can be done because you have the idea how to go ahead. So then again come back to our first point.
Okay, fifth point. Fifth point. We were talking of actually, I think the fifth point of the claims.
Yes. Draft reasoning for admission or rejection as per the legal. Then actually you have to suggest me how to go ahead as per the legal requirement of IBBI Act, rules, any other directions, and also check if this claim is time barred under Limitation Act. There can be, sir, so many things. No issue at all. Simply you have to give command to the AI, or you have to basically you have to debate 70% of your time in drafting the prompt, then
Okay,
30% of the time how
70% of the
to
time.
check the output. Simply divide it. The more you refine and divide your prompt for a particular query, you have to devote there so that it can be comprehensive. It can be comprehensive. Then whatever the output is there, check it up. Are there any set off or the counter claims? Is there any evidence of acknowledgement of that? Then verify the security creation and perfection. Then the last is comparative analysis. Use AI. I told you there are so many platforms. Use AI to compare multiple similar claims from different platform, so that it can be sure that the whatever the output is there, it is a little bit 100% correct. Identify the pattern in claim discrepancies, flag unusually high or suspicious claim. Then at last request AI to draft claim admission rejection letters. It will also draft. Simply give the output. This is the format. Draft 100 letters of admission or rejection, and it will also email. There are AI agent. Simply give the command, draft this particular letter with this information of, suppose there are 100 information, and this is the email, send it to them. They will do it. Prepare summary of all claims for the COC, create voting rights also. It can be there. So this is the claim admission. Then the third important step where the process goes, that is related party identification. It is very difficult. Very difficult. So you have to give command, understand the legal definitions of review section so and so 24 24a, and you simply give all that. These are the related parties. Go ahead. Then gather corporate information. Here come the power of, I told you earlier, the MGT 7 and DIR 12.
But Dr. Tripathi, so here,
Sir,
here the main thing is how to give a prompt. So that is, I think, the main issue here. So
here is the prompt.
we people know that these things are to be
Sir,
done.
actually, here is the prompt. Here is the prompt. Go ahead. Example prompt template. It is visible to you or not? It is visible, sir.
You are asking about, you are telling
Yes.
about the prompt or what?
Yes,
The
yes, he is
prompt.
telling about the prompt.
Okay, example prompt. Okay, example
Yes.
prompt template. Okay.
It is visible now.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes.
this is the prompt for the this year. Related party identification. These are the
Okay.
prompts for this year. So simply again, I need to identify related parties and connected persons for company Sandeep Chitkara and company as
Hmm.
per under IBC 2016 as well as Companies Act also. So it will, and you may also give so many other things. These are the attached PDF are there. Go ahead and do. Now the company information, company names and DINs, key major persons names, because already I told you here you have to see
Dr.
here.
Tripathi, there is one raised hand here.
Mm-hmm.
of Suparna Das.
Yes, please.
So can you unmute yourself? Can you unmute yourself and ask the query? What is
Yes.
the query?
Thank you. Dr. Tripathi, just one question. This is a very different way of going about things compared to how we have done it in the past. So, my question is, related to the approach, because finally, whatever results we use, the responsibility comes onto us, right? So, should the approach be that we use this as a tool, and before using the data, we verify whether that is correct or not? How do you go about it?
Madam, actually, there are two steps now. Number first, verification of data, then analyzing the analysis of the data. So I told you because it depends basically upon your uh, devising or formatting or drafting the prompt. Both can be very much possible. AI can do each and everything. Suppose your first step is verification of data. This is the verification of data. Here, you are asking him to refer all these things, all the data from here. Company register, annual reports. This is the data you have taken. For example, now you are also, I'm asking him, ki this is the information, available data is here, so and so. Now create a comprehensive list of all the related parties under section so and so, including so and so. So this data you have gathered. Now you are asking the AI to make an analysis of the data and give me the output. Or output can be there, comprehensive list of all the parties. Actually, your question is here, you have taken the data and you have to analyze the data. Definitely, it will be done by the AI. But as I shared you time and again, the outcome is not 100% correct, ma'am. Bear in mind.
That was the question. That was the
यस
question.
मैम एक्चुअली यू हैव देखो देखिए मैं यहाँ भी मतलब मैं नीचे लिख के दे रहा हूँ चलिए आपको मैं बता देता हूँ यहाँ पर मैं सबसे बाद में आपके लिए बता देता हूँ मैं कि यू हैव टू हियर ये ये you have to bear in mind that these are all these are all basically a little bit uh, uh, this is remember all tools are decision support system not replacement of professional judgment. No machine learning, no platform can replace the wisdom or the acumen of the human being. It cannot replace. So despite second number, always verify AI output against the primary legal sources and current regulations. You have to give the command to them. Go and so. जैसे अभी उन्होंने पूछा था सपोज देर आर सम पेड्स द वेबसाइट which cannot be accessed like the IBC law, but you have got your own subscription, so give the power to the platform. This is my subscription, my user ID is so and so, and my password is so and so. Go to the website and extract all the data, it will do it. Maintain, so forget, consult legal counsel for complex. So again I will come to that. It can be beneficial to all of you, but bear in mind that you have to check the output time and again. Am I clear or not, ma'am?
Thank you. That was the question.
Okay, right, ma'am. So coming back to the this point, then identify persons under section so and so who would be ineligible under section so and so. So these are all commands. These are all commands you are giving to the your AI tool. So because the time is moving fast, so let me again just the another point important process after this ledgers diversification of funds. This is very much important, and most of the time this is basically the genesis of avoidance transactions. So now prepare ledger data, whatever the data you have got, everything simply scan it, upload it, gather bank, so everything is here. In fact, then identify, then you are this is your basically your task. Identify anomaly types of detect unusual journal entries, missing invoice number or sequence break, duplicate entry, reconciliation of differences, sudden changes. Now structure the AI prompt. You are giving the requesting to the particular platform. I am reviewing the books of accounts of so and so to detect anomalies that may indicate fraudulent activities or preferential transactions. then you are giving the input, then how to go ahead, how to go ahead. So you are giving the command, please analyze and help me detect anomalies such as journal entries, round-trip transactions, sequential invoice, duplicate entries, transaction with the missing number so and so, and everything. Then write off, identify pattern indicating window dressing, channel stuffing, fictitious sales or purchases, inventory manipulation, flag accounts. So everything you have to give the command. These are all part of your prompt.
Dr.
Then,
Tripathi, my question here. So, like you said,
hmm,
that it will also verify the ledgers, like round tipping, various other things,
hmm,
which will come out of through a prompt which is to be given. So,
hmm,
my
hmm,
question here is, so
hmm,
let's say some ledgers are available with the RP or maybe the liquidator.
hmm.
So that might be very voluminous. So, how this very entire set of data will be inputted into
Sir,
the
actually, sir, as an IP, you are basically going for the transaction of how many years? 2 years maximum,
Sir,
normally.
let's say for the fraudulent transactions, we can go back to maybe 10 years. So that is so.
Sir, okay. Sir, actually, then there is a actually there are few websites are there which can definitely analyze the volume data, like the Julius or the big data at bigdata.com. There are the website.
Okay,
So
okay.
yes, they can they do the analysis, not at all. So
So, sir,
because
as and when you will be sharing this very presentation, I would request you to also provide the platforms or the websites which help us do this very kind of analysis.
sure, sure. Last time actually I will give you the this one the this a link also here in fact to go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
But
Thank
now
you, sir.
you may have only two websites, Julius, 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 then the bigdata.com.
Okay.
These are the two websites which can definitely
JULUIS.
handle. Yes. ठीक है ना sir? So then you are also, so here is in fact now which anomaly specify that type of red flag or something like that. Now here this is very much important. Prioritize findings. Rank anomalies by materiality as well as the risk. Focus on transactions during look back period like 1 year or 2 years. Identify patterns across multiple accounts. Then deep dive. It is not very much there. Generate specific prompt for high risk anomalies. If you find actually like the if you find any alert, identify. So this can be there. Prepare evidence documentation for avoidance application. This is the genesis of data of the ledger, and this is the last one. I think no, this is the then section 29A checks can be there. How to check it, whether the person is eligible or not, because there can be so many things can be there. So again, study, we are giving the command, this is the command is actually here. I need to conduct 29 section A eligibility verification for a resolution applicant for the CD.
Dr. Tripathi, you can extend your presentation maybe afterwards of 5 p.m. as well. So we have another 15-20 minutes.
Okay, so it's actually led, then actually we should go step by step. So
Yes,
because
yes, yes.
29 eligibility is very much required. So now here, then you have to give the resolution applicant detail, and there are the steps. Suppose if you give the command, please refer all the news item recently in suppose Sandeep Chitara. Go to the website, Google search website. Refer all the information about Sanjeev Chitara who has submitted a resolution application. So identify those and identify those area where he has been commented upon publicly. But the AI will do only the public information available in the public this
Domain,
platform
public domain.
pub- public domain. So you are giving it. Suppose if you are also giving some other PDF file to him or the other information, it will go. So here everything, it will definitely search out all the resolution application details from the website, different platform as well as whatever you have submitted to them. Suppose I have given a application to you and I have given some wrong information. My net worth is so and so, I have got the so many partners, so many directors are there, and you have given the command as a IP to identify the application of Akhilesh Tripathi, whether it is okay, whether it is correct or not. So it will definitely come out ki because his net worth is not so and so. How come? I have seen his balance sheet from the company website or from the MCA website or from the NSE platform where his balance sheet is so and so and he has shown the net worth suppose 100 crore rupees. It is not so. It will identify. So it will check there. So depending upon this, then these are simply a basic thing: name, structure, directors, connected persons, relationship with the corporator, if any, identify this. Then based on this, how come ITR, financial statement, civil report, MCA search results, ongoing litigations, banking relationship, like this, as well as the NESL is there. Then this CRILIC, where the RBI with the platform is there, where the data is sent by the different banks about that. So but let me share with you, RBI website cannot be accessible by the any AI platform. It can never be. So,
Okay.
because those websites are there are the websites which can never be accessible because you cannot you simply download your own data from the RBI website, then give it to him. This is the data, analyze it. So, sir, it is very much important. It is a very comprehensive. I have made it.
But sir, otherwise, so many public circulars or guidelines, notifications are there on the RBI website. So those are available in the public domain.
Sir, actually, that can be a say, but the data of CRILIC, where the data is giving by different bank to the RBI, it is given in the, through CRILIC. It is not accessible. Suppose if you like to even sign up the data, not possible for you also because you have to create your ID also. So that data is a little bit secured. So here actually I am requesting you to verify the ineligibility under clause so and so. Number first, undischarged insolvent, whether he is not. Check if applicant or connected persons are undischarged insolvent or not. Willful defaulter. Here actually he will check the data from the RBI website, no problem at all. Verify if listed as willful defaulter with any bank or FI. Check for the companies where applicant is promoter or in management. NPA for more than 1 year. His NP, his account is any account is NPA for more than 1 year, he is bound to become ineligible. So check if the account classified as NPA for 1 year or more. Verify as of the relevant date. Convicted for offences punishable under 2+ year. There are the guidelines by the IBBI. So review criminal records for the specified offences. Check directors, partners for conviction. Disqualified as director under section 164 of the Companies Act. Check disqualification orders from the MCA. Prohibited by the SEBI. Check for SEBI department orders. Verify against defaulter list. Related party determine if the applicant is related party is under section 524 of the IBC. Assess connected person status under section 524A of the IBC. 2 years lookback period for the acquiring assets. All these are the guidelines by the BBI. Check if the assets of the CD were acquired during look-back period. Verify transfer mechanism and the timings. It will identify so and so. Then participation in the prior field resolution. Check if the involved is earlier resolution process for the same city. But actually, human cannot do it because I do not know where the IBB. I think all the IBB, the IPs, whether they are the superhuman or something like that. And if you do not follow any rules and guidelines, then you are fired. आपने ये नहीं किया, आपने फलाना नहीं किया. But the point actually there are so many things, and apart from compliances, you have to run the company also. Just see the fun, and accept the IP. Nobody is responsible. Not even the actually I am not blaming or the pointing any complaint to the BBI, but just see the fun. How come any human can do it here? It's very
Hmm.
difficult, but nevertheless, so here comes our help for the AI. Then the participation in the prior field resolution. Then convicted for fraudulent trading under section 447 of the Companies Act. Check for fraud related convictions. बीजा मलाया तो नहीं है ये. Connected to applicant and defaulting CD. Assist if the person connected to both applicants and defaulting CD. Map relationship structure. Guarantee for 50% or more than. So guarantee can, there are the guidelines. The guarantee should not be more than, because the, suppose if the company has given guarantee, suppose the JP case where they have given their property to their sister concern, then related to promoter and management, then for each clause provide clear finding. आपको ये बताना है कि आप मुझे जो आउटपुट दे रहे हैं, it should be clear whether he is depending upon, I am requesting the AI, depending upon your finding, please give me the ultimate result, whether the X is eligible or ineligible. One is side is,
Sir, Dr. Tripathi. So
hmm.
this is a very long prompt, I would say.
Sir actually,
So it
बिल्कुल
is
बिल्कुल,
surprising that the AI platform will understand and act on each of the rows or the commands which are there in this very prompt. So
definitely.
sir, have you actually practically tried such a kind of prompt and how the results have been?
Sir, actually, there are the website also. If you simply suppose, what is your query? Give me your query. One query, any query?
Let us say, we pay to service providers regarding the verification under Section 29A, and there are clauses up to H. Let's say starting from A clause going up to the H clause. So, and there are various other, I would say, developments or the various other changes which have been there in the laws, and those are very much there in the code itself. So, like if we are to give a prompt, usually we pay to the service providers and they use certain softwares. So, if as RP, I have to give this very prompt and I just want to know about the outcome of this
So,
very prompt of
sir,
29A
actually,
section.
what
So,
is
can
your,
I do it on my own?
sir, what is your specific question? What do you want? What the outcome you want?
Section 29A verification.
Right. सपोज सेक्शन 29 में के अंदर क्या चाहते हैं आप? ये मतलब वही तो मतलब वही कर रहा हूं ना मैं. व्हाट डू यू
सर
वांट स्पेसिफिक?
मेरे पास एक कंपनी में 50 उसमें सर एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ इंटरेस्ट आ गए along with EMD. So now,
You want to,
yes,
you
yes,
want to basically identify whether all the applications are okay or not. You want to
yes,
do it
yes. No,
simple.
those should not be related to the corporate data. So that is
So
what we
you,
do
so
in case
here
of project.
simple question is here कि whether all the RAs are related to मतलब CD or not. This is the question now.
Yes, 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 yes.
Right. Sir, there are simply, you can simply write yourself कि this is the attached file is so and so. Please refer section 29A as well as the section 5 of so and so IBC Act, as well as the latest guidelines, regulations so and identify whether they are related in one way or the other. You may also search on the web and different platform to make it sure whether these are there or not. So the moment you will write simply your in your simple language. Now suppose if you have some doubt whether the output will be there are the website, there are the platform. You want to generate XYZ prompt. You go there, simply write your query. They will generate a huge prompt for you. Simply copy
Hmm.
it, paste to the Gemini or the Word Setup or the Cloud, and they will do each and everything. You need not to worry at all.
Okay, sir. Okay, great.
You need not to worry. So
Hmm.
that is so now here in fact provide clear finding. Then the suggested is then the also advise here they say Supreme Court judgment affecting interpretation. अभी भी circular on clarification. Practical steps for the final verification. आप ये सारा उससे पूछ सकते हैं सर.
Hmm.
आपको कुछ भी नहीं करना है. लेकिन उसमें कैच क्या है सर कि यू शुड गो स्टेप बाय स्टेप बिकॉज ही इज आल्सो मशीन. अब मशीन को अगर एक साथ में सर आप उसको बहुत सारे काम दे देंगे ना सर तो वो नहीं कर पाएगी. वो नहीं
Hmm.
कर पाएगी. सेकेंड नंबर सर उसमें क्या है कि बिकॉज जस्ट विजुलाइज करिए आप कि इट इज गोइंग टू सर्च इन द मिली सेकेंड ऑफ डिफरेंट वेबसाइट ऑल द पेजेस डिफरेंट PDF or the more you give information to the platform it will be easier for us as well as the command in the sequence the prompt it is called the prompt
Hmm.
in the sequence go ahead so and so do this so and so do this so and so then go so the as well as so it is basically advisable कि whatever you want go step by step but it will do it no problem at all. Okay, sir. Then the conduct, it is also multi-layer verification. One platform, two platform. 3 platform, 4 platform, same prompt. Keep the prompt same so that the outcome will be different, but you can check it is okay or not. Am I clear or not, sir, up to this point?
Very much clear, sir. Very much clear.
Yes, sir. Then documents and report, create comprehensive eligibility certificate. Then as well also you can also मतलब make your, just suppose मैंने बनाया हुआ है, कोई एसओपी बनाया हुआ है बहुत सारी चीज़ों के लिए अपने, जब कभी मतलब मैं पढ़ाता हूँ तो मुझे पता है प्रैक्टिकल क्या होना चाहिए, तो मैंने एसओपी बना रखे हैं स्टैंडर्ड की। सपोज अगर आप उसमें चेक लिस्ट है, ये होना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, ये होना चाहिए, आपने वो देखा एवरीथिंग इज देयर, इट्स ओके। ज़्यादा डिटेल में जाना है और चले जाइए, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल। सो देन अब ये लास्ट है, इसके बाद ये है, यस, दिस इज वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट, अवॉइडेंस ट्रांजेक्शंस। इट नीड्स, यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई द, these are the data under section 43, 45, 49, 50, 66. Defined lookback period 2 years or 1 year. You have to give particular count because the AI is going to search the data of, just imagine, 730 days for 2 years and 365 days. Just imagine it can be 1,000 entry per day. Just imagine.
Hmm.
So it will be there. So you have to guarantee. So you have to request him कि sir ये आपका data है. Then go with. Gather transaction data, all payments so and so, asset sale agreements so and so, certificate loan agreements. Now this is the most important. Structure the AI prompt. How to go ahead? I am reviewing transactions for the potential advantage application under section so and so. It will refer that section, identify the all the language, what the section says. If there is a so and so section 66 or section 45, something like that, to go ahead. Now here the date, ICD, you have to give them. This is the date. Look back period, start date to ICD. Started to the ICD as well as for the preferential and undervalued transactions. Now transaction under review. Simply give here date, parties, nature, amount, consideration received, relationship, financial position, corporate debtor was solvent or insolvent at the transaction time, liabilities, assets, describe circumstances, business rational provided any suspicion consent. इसके बाद ये बहुत, ये सारे सारे मैंने अलग से कर रखे हैं, जहां पर जितनी भी आपकी जो इसमें चीज आपके आइडिया आते हैं ना, आप वो कर सकते हैं।
Hmm.
Does this constitute transfer of property or interest? Was it given to any person during look back period? Does it prefer one creditor or over others? Or the CD insolvent at the time of so and so? Now simply undervalued. Simply sir, ये is there. Extortionate credit, everything. So all these you have, whatever you can think of, जो आपके दिमाग में आ रहा है यार कैसा हो सकता है, गिव इट टू हिम, डू इट।
सर
देन
जैसे आपने इसमें लिखा कि डज इट प्रेफर वन क्रेडिटर ओवर द अदर, सो लाइक
हाँ ऑफ
इन
कोर्स,
इन सेक्शन 43,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
सो
बिल्कुल।
सर वो क्या चेक करेगा? सो व्हाट द सिस्टम, व्हाट द एआई
व्हेन
विल
ये,
चेक?
व्हेन दे हैव पेड इट, व्हेन द एसेट वाज क्रिएटेड, व्हेन द लायबिलिटी वाज मेड, सिंपली। सपोज
हम्म।
मान लीजिए भाई, आप उसमें क्या आप एज ए ह्यूमन क्या देखेंगे कि वेदर आई प्रेफर यू और नॉट, ये देखेंगे ना। हाउ
बिल्कुल
टू
बिल्कुल।
सी, हाउ टू सी
हम्म।
इट इज वाज क्रिएटेड सो एंड सो, लायबिलिटी वाज डिस्पोज ऑफ सो एंड सो।
नहीं, मगर सर मैं देख रहा था क्वेश्चन काफी काफी वेग है कि उसमें क्या चेक करना है एक्चुअली, व्हाट इज टू बी चेक्ड, सो
सर
वेदर
एक्चुअली
वेदर सर्टेन
ये,
क्राइटर इज पेड ओवर द अदर क्राइटर और सर्टेन एसेट इज सोल्ड टू ए क्राइटर ओवर द अदर क्राइटर, मे बी लाइक दैट।
सर ये तो बेसिकली एक आइडिया है, दिस इज
हाँ
नॉट स्पेसिफिक सर, दिस इज द आइडिया कि ये सारी चीजें आप उससे करा सकते हैं। जब आप
बिल्कुल
करने
बिल्कुल।
बैठेंगे तो वाट एवर यू वुड लाइक टू डू, डेफिनेटली इट विल गिव द रिजल्ट, बिकॉज डोंट फॉरगेट यू हैव गिवन हियर द डेटा, डेटा हियर लाइक this this transaction date, party so and so, payment as a transfer, loan, whatever can be there, amount so and so. So these are already, this is the thing you have asked him. So it will do like this. Am
ओके
I
सर।
clear or not?
So this has to be practiced to see. Actually, practice makes a man perfect.
बिल्कुल। So now, what actually I am requesting him, draft a timeline of events. It will do it. सपोज देयर आर 100 क्रेडिटर्स और आरपीस, कब उसकी अपने एसेट बनी कंपनी के बिहाफ पर, कब लायबिलिटी क्रिएट हुई, डिटेल, कब उसको पेमेंट किया गया। जैसे ही पेमेंट किया गया इट विल आइडेंटिफाई कि इट वाज ड्यू टू एक्स पर्सन but it was preferred to by person. Automatically, it will categorize in the so and so. List evidence of to be collected, identify witnesses to be examined, suggest format for the NCT application, anticipate. So everything can be there. Then here also, are there multiple related transactions that should be clubbed? आप मुझे बताइए प्लीज। Is there a pattern indicating systematic and asset stripping? Should criminal proceeding ये सारा बता देगा आप ये क्रिमिनल में है कि नहीं है। और
Hmm.
इसके अलावा इंटर मेजर्स कैन बी, सो एवरीथिंग इट विल बी डिस्कस। देन प्रायोरिटाइज ट्रांजेक्शन फॉर एक्शन, उससे बोलिए अब यूज एआई टू रैंक ट्रांजेक्शंस बाय रिकवरी पोटेंशियल, एसिस स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ एविडेंस। अभी रिसेंटली मैं कहीं बैठ के पढ़ रहा, किसी में बैठ के पढ़ रहा था कि एक कंपनी ने एक कंपनी का एनालिसिस किया गया, उसकी एसिड की वैल्यू लगाई गई। दे सपोज विजुलाइज करिए कि उसकी एसिड की वैल्यू आ रही है 100 करोड़ रुपीज बाय वर्क्यू ऑफ सम मशीनरी। लिक्विडेटर इज सेइंग कि सर इसके लिए मार्केट अवेलेबल नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ द बायर्स आर नॉट वेयर, मतलब फॉर द मशीनरी। आपने इसे कमांड दिया, दिस इज द मशीनरी, सर्च ऑल ओवर द ग्लोब वेयर इट कैन बी
Hmm.
सोल्ड, इट विल गिव यू एटलीस्ट 10-20। This is the potential. They will identify the potential. They will not identify the humans. Where can be there? But they will identify the market. This is the potential market where you can sell this particular XYZ asset. It can be land or machine or anything else here. So it will definitely increase your revenue. Then the consider cost benefit analysis. Then the prepare legal ये सारे आप उससे करवा रहे हैं सर, आप कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं।
Hmm.
ये सारा आप
Good
उससे
sir.
करवा रहे हैं, ये
Good
सारा
sir. Good. Hmm.
एनसीएलटी एप्लीकेशन। तो सर ये सारा सारा करा दिया। और इसके अलावा देखिए एंटीसिपेट रिस्पोंडेंट डिफेंसेस, आपने उससे बोला कि जो मैं उसको हड़काने वाला हूँ, बोलने वाला हूँ, कहने वाला हूँ, वो उसको एंटीसिपेट, वो अपने डिफेंस कैसे करेगा, मुझे वही बता दीजिए आप आज आपको एनसीएलटी जाना है, पेशी हो रही है, आपने पास समय नहीं है कि आज इसमें क्या होने वाला, आपने उसको कमांड दिया ये एप्लीकेशन है, गिव मी द सजेशन एंड गिव प्लीज आल्सो गिव मी द एंटीसिपेटेड रिस्पॉन्सिव डिफेंसेस एंड प्लीज आल्सो गिव मी द काउंटर डिफेंसेस। आप
Hmm.
कैसे करेंगे, सारा करके दे देगा आपको ये। फिर वहां पहुंच के आपका आईक्यू, किसको उठाना है किसको नहीं उठाना है, ये बोलना है नहीं बोलना है, आराम से आप बोलिए। देन हियर, हाँ ये बहुत जरूरी है सर, इसको अपने लोगों को एज ए आईपी ध्यान रखना चाहिए। डेटा प्राइवेसी एंड कंफिडेंशियलिटी, ये डेटा प्राइवेसी इज ए वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अगर डेटा आपने इसको वो शेयर कर दिया जो, बिकॉज बिलीव करिए कि डेटा आप जो शेयर कर रहे हो पब्लिक प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर वो पब्लिक में हो जाएगा। तो वही डेटा लीजिए जो जो डेटा आपके पास अवेलेबल है, इस जो जो डेटा पब्लिक के अंदर, पब्लिक डोमेन के अंदर है। सपोज अगर आपको लगता है अगर मैं इनका पैन कार्ड आधार कार्ड शेयर कर रहा हूं, मत करिए शेयर,
Hmm.
मत करिए शेयर। क्योंकि जैसे ही आप शेयर कर देंगे आप जाने अनजाने अपने आप को लीगल कॉम्प्लिकेशन के अंदर लगा लेंगे। इटरेटिव रिफाइनमेंट, स्टार्ट, ये आप वाला क्वेश्चन सर, स्टार्ट विद द ब्रॉड क्वेरीज देन नैरो डाउन। ये चाहिए था उसको और कम कर दीजिए, और कम कर दीजिए, और कम कर दीजिए जो उस पर आ रहा है। आस्क
Hmm.
फॉलो अप क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन द एआई रिस्पॉन्सेज, आप उसे बार बार पूछते रहिए, और बताओ और बताओ और बताओ। आप जो टाइम पढ़ने में वहां वेस्ट करेंगे ना सर, पन्ने पलटने में, आप उससे
Hmm.
कराइए, आप उससे
Okay.
कराइए।
So this has
सेवेंटी
to be
परसेंट से
narrowed down
नैरो डाउन एवरी
to
टाइम,
particular specifications.
बिल्कुल। रिक्वेस्ट स्पेसिफिक लीगल साइटेशन एंड द केस लॉ, आप इससे बोलिए। उसमें लिख के आता सोर्सेज, उसमें साइटिंग नहीं है, उसमें लिख के आता, उसमें उससे बोलो रिफर हियर द सोर्सेज आल्सो, रीजनरेट ऑल द आउटपुट विद द एग्जैक्ट सोर्सेज, वो दे देगा आपको। सीक अल्टरनेटिव पर्सपेक्टिव टू और अप्रोचेस, वेरिफिकेशन प्रोटोकॉल, always cross check, I am this sharing this time and again with primary legal sources, consult updated IBO circular and notification, review recent judicial procedure, ये सारे उससे कराइए, आप मत करिए, ह्यूमन मत करिए, बट डू इट। प्रॉम्प्ट स्ट्रक्चरिंग, सर ये इंपॉर्टेंट है कि हाउ टू डिवाइस और ड्राफ्ट ए प्रॉम्प्ट, प्रोवाइड क्लियर कंटेक्स्ट एंड बैकग्राउंड। आपको उसको बोलना पड़ेगा। सपोज अगर आप चाहते हैं कि ऑन ए लाइटर नोट, मुझे आज अपनी वाइफ के लिए, मैं घर जा रहा हूँ, मैं लेट हो चुका हूँ, मेरी वाइफ का मूड खराब है, मुझे सजेस्ट करो कि मैं घर पे क्या पहुँच के बोलूँ। You are an expert, you are a happy family marriage life counselor, and I am a totally a person very arrogant, very idiot in the eyes of my wife. I am going back to my home right now with the late hours. Now suggest me. वो बोल देगा कि आप उसके लिए बुके लेके जाइए, आप उसको मूवी लेके जाइए, आपको ये बोले वो, अगर वो ये बोलेगी तो आपको ये बोलना, everything can be there. So provide clear context and the background, specify लीगल प्रोविजंस एप्लीकेबल, ये बहुत जरूरी है सर। इसके लिए हम लोग करते हैं, बेसिकली क्या करता हूँ मैं खास तौर से, मैं जितने भी आपके रूल्स वगैरह हैं मैं सारे उस पर अपलोड कर देता हूँ।
सर अभी तो ना आपके साथ बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, एंड आई वुड लाइक टू कंटिन्यू विद यू मे बी फॉर अनदर 2-3 hours, बट कीपिंग इन व्यू some kind of time limitations, so I
यस
would
सर।
request to wrap it up as soon as
Just
possible.
बिल्कुल
one
सर, एक्चुअली मतलब
question.
मैं,
Just one question. You said confidential data cannot should not be shared. By the same logic, Krilsi data should also not be shared.
डेफिनेटली, आई टोल्ड यू ना मैम, डेफिनेटली।
Madam, which data you said? Which data should not be shared?
Krilsi, RBI Krilsi data.
Okay.
क्रिलिक, क्रिलिक, हाँ क्रिलिक क्या मतलब, कैन सी डेटा,
Okay.
वी जस्ट डिस्कस ना कि नॉट पॉसिबल टू। इसके अलावा मैम अगर आप करेंगे तब भी आरबीआई आपको एक्सेस नहीं देगा, बिलीव इट। अगर आप किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पे अगर आप उसको भेजेंगे कि वो पूरे पूछते ये ह्यूमन है, देर इज चेक ना कि वेदर यू आर ह्यूमन और नॉट, यू क्लिक इट ना। देर आर सो मेनी वेबसाइट, जब आप जाते हो उसमें लिख के आता है वेदर यू प्लीज क्लिक, कचपा क्या है, या जब आप नीचे करते हो ना वेदर यू आर ह्यूमन और नॉट, आप उसको टिक करते हैं ना, मशीन कैन नॉट टिक इट ना। और वैसे भी आरबीआई वगैरह, आई आई शेयर विद यू, जो चीज पब्लिक डोमेन में नहीं है उसको टच मत करिए, मत करिए उसे टच,
Hmm.
है ना। रिमेंबर, मेंटेन कॉन्फिडेंशियलिटी एंड एनोमल सेंसिटिव डेटा बिफोर इनपुट, कंसल्ट लीगल काउंसिल फॉर कॉम्प्लेक्स, सो दिस इज देयर इन फैक्ट, पे अटेंशन टू सो एंड सो रेगुलेशंस, क्रिएट ए, so this is मतलब from my side।
Just
uh,
one more question. So wherever there's an NDA also, even in those cases that data cannot be shared, right?
नहीं, एनडीए मैम एक्चुअली, एनडीए को आप डेटा उसमें क्या, आप सपोज अगर, ओके, एनडीए में, एनडीए के अंदर एनडीए में आप क्या देखना चाहते हैं, सपोज देयर इज,
NDA could include anything, starting with their financials if they're not sharing with public.
नो,
So if that is the case, then even for my own analysis, I cannot share it with the AI
नहीं
because
नहीं, सिंपली यू वांट टू रिमूव द नेम ना, व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम, remove the name from the PDF and the document, remove the name, but harm, what is the harm in the NDA, you do not want to remove, you want to check the language or the basically the various point कि what is there in the NDA, so remove the name, date and everything, now analyze the NDA and give me the
so it
input.
becomes anonymous. Okay.
Anonymous, yes, that can be there.
Okay. Thank you.
Hmm. Okay sir, any
Yes,
other
I
question?
think to have, sir, is it all?
Yes sir, it is all.
Very good, sir. Very good. So, I would really appreciate this has been altogether a different approach of basically going through IBC processes. And yes, I think this is some kind of approach which is maybe which is I can say that which might not be known to most of us as IBC professionals. So this is something which has to be actually known and which has to be practiced extensively. So then only I think we will be able to get the results which we would be wanting. So Dr. Akhilesh, actually, I really appreciate your presentation, your thoughts, your sharing of views, and this has been very, very insightful session. And I would have loved to continue with you maybe for another 2, 3, 4 hours. So this this has been very good. And I think a big round of applause from all the attendees.
Thanks
And
sir, thanks.
I would now ask Mr. Arvind Saxena. So
Thanks.
if you want to, Mr. Arvind, actually, I would like you to share the memento, present this very memento. on the screen.
Thank you
Are you
very
there,
much,
sir?
Mr. Sandeep.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Really, it was appreciable, insightful, wonderful session,
Thanks,
Dr.
sir.
Tripathi.
Thanks, sir.
There is no parallel, I can say, no parallel presentation like
Thanks.
this. Please say, please
Thanks.
accept a small memento from us. We would like to deliver it to your doorstep, but time is the constraint. Please accept it. I do not know how to put it on the
No,
screen.
I will share it on your behalf, sir. I will
Please,
share it,
please,
Arvindji.
please, please.
Give me a moment.
I believe my screen sharing is not allowed or thing.
Thank you, sir.
This is
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir.
this is allowed.
Thanks, sir.
One moment. Okay. Where is it? और से हाइड हो रहा है.
So
Thank
here
you.
is the
Yes, doctor.
memento, Dr.
Thank you.
Tripathi. Please
Thank you, sir.
accept it on behalf of IPNet.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure. It's an honor. It's an honor. It's an honor.
Thank you, sir.
Please,
Thank you very much.
please convey my regard to my guru, Makija
Uh,
Saab. Please convey
Sir,
my regard.
please, how you are going to deliver this presentation, sir? That's the $1 million question.
So, Mr. Tripathi will share it with me, and I will accordingly will share with the
Definitely, sir.
Okay,
Definitely.
on the
okay,
I will.
IPNet portal.
Sure,
okay,
sir.
okay, okay.
Sure,
Thank
sir.
you.
Sure, sir.
Thank
Sure,
you very
sure,
much.
sir.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you very much, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a
Thank you
lot.
so
Thanks
much.
a lot.
Thank you so much, Tripathi
So
ji.
actually, now I have to leave for somewhere. So please, please allow me to leave. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
very much. Thank you
Okay.
very much. Thanks
So
a lot.
now I
Thanks.
would like to invite uh, IP Varshita to introduce Madam Harmeet Kaur. She is Company Secretary and IP. So is Varshita there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Varshita.
Yes.
Please go ahead. Over
Thank
to
you,
you.
sir. It is my utmost pleasure to introduce my fellow insolvency professional, Miss Harmeet Kaur. She's the guest speaker for today's webinar in the second session, which deals with practical handling of operational corporate debtors in CIRP. Ms. Harmeet Kaur is a practicing company secretary, lawyer, insolvency professional, mediator, independent director, POSH trainer, and a consultant. She has experience of 2 decades in the corporate secretarial, legal, and financial areas in sugar and green energy sectors globally. She's worked in the insolvency and bankruptcy field since September 2017 and has worked on multiple assignments under IBC and also provided consultancy and advisory services to IPs, RA, COC, etc. She's currently practicing as a CS and also a process advisor to various stakeholders in IBC. She's also empaneled as an independent director with Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs. She has graduated from Shriram College of Commerce and has done postgraduate diploma in business administration and computer application. We
Okay.
welcome you, ma'am.
Oh, thanks, Varshita. Thanks, Varshita. And over to you, Harmeet. And I must add here that Harmeet is quite a popular face, and she does a lot of webinars, and she has been speaker to. So even I have heard many of the webinars she has conducted as speaker.
Thank
Over
you.
to you, Harmeet.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Varshita. Thank you, each one of you, for staying up till here because I thought we have become too intelligent to, naturally handle things by artificially being supported so much. So
Yes, certainly.
I'm bringing you back to the ground with the natural problems that we face day in, day out. Being the IPs, I don't think this is. AI is there as yet in our lives so much. It is there, yes, for drafting, for summarizing. I also use it so much. In fact, let me honestly admit today's presentation is also made from AI support, but that can only help you enhance your efficiency. But where natural idiocity is required, you need to apply your own brains at most of the times. And the being an IP, I'm sure all of you must have experienced, is not an easy job. Being an RP of a company, which is a dead company, being an RP of a company which is an operational company, being an RP where promoters are helpful, being an RP where promoters are not helpful. So either way, RP is being an RP is not an easy job. Let me admit that. Handling a CIRP myself, where the operations are going on. So here I'm here to share my experiences along with what presentation I have prepared. So prior to starting the presentation, let me ask who all have had an experience here of a CIRP with the operations. Do we have Vishalji is there. He's an advisor to my process. And anyone else who is having an experience of handling a CIRP, which is in itself a responsibility.
I think many of us might have experienced might have handled operational corporate debtors. So if anybody is
Where
there,
the operations are
they
going
may
on.
anybody is there, they may come up.
Apart from real estate, because that is a big different ball game altogether. All the promoters go to NCLAT and bring that reverse CRP regime in it. Apart from the real estate, anyone else is having any experiences of doing business, operations being on during the CRP period? Because it is a two-way job. One is the CRP reporting and second is the CD functions. So let me just tell you that whosoever has entered CIRP experience must have seen that books are not available, inventory is deteriorating, assets are not there, the assets are not matching with the books. So the most common 95 to 98% experience of all the RPs across the globe is in the similar manner, that as you are entering a dead shell and you need to just check whether the company which is on ventilator can be revived or not, right? So you bring in the experts, you bring in the various surgeons, you bring in various doctors, specialists who can just analyze the body and tell whether it can be revived or not. So here, let me tell you one thing, that where the operations are going on, then definitely you have one sense of hope, one positivity that yes, the company can be revived, because the promoters have actually, whatever the cause of insolvency may have been in the past, but they have been able to continue the operations till now. So in my case, when I entered into the CRP as the RP replacing the IRP, there had been a gap of few days, maybe a month. So in that month itself, the IRP deemed to be acting as RP continued the operations. So that was a support to me. In fact, the previous, I cannot just, the bank was against the IRP. They had just replaced him. They were against him that you should just stop the operations. You should not, allow you should not approve the payments, etc. You should not sign the checks. But he was authorized under the IBC itself to carry out the operations, to keep the company as a going concern, and he did his best to bring the company to the level at which he handed it over to me. So when I entered it, all the timelines had gone haywire. Of course, the data was not there, the records were not there, they were not handed over to me very politely, very easily. That is the case everywhere. Whenever a promoter has to, give up from his chair, he has to just hand over the data, hand over the company to someone else. It's a pain to any of the promoter, whether the company is going on or not. So here, let me tell you one thing, that if you decide, if you consider that you want to keep the company's operations running, then only there shall be a potential, the potential can be harped upon. It's not that the promoters or the bankers or maybe the customers or some other stakeholders shall have those powers to decide. It shall only be decided by the RP, and then the steps can be taken up. So what we did initially, Vishalji would support me here, we spent our days and nights into the process. We not only brought the valuation thing and the other Form G thing, everything which had gone beyond the timelines, we brought them back to the timelines. and tried to follow as stringent timelines as possible under the CIRP, but also the other area, which is such a huge area of work. Being a CEO, being a CFO, being a promoter, I had to take certain decisions on whether to carry on the operations, on what to take up to the COC, on how to deal with the situation of, the demoralized people over there, the deteriorating assets over there, and whether to carry on the operations on my own, with my own, strengths and with the weaknesses of the place, with the strengths of my own. So we made certain SOPs. This is a company where the scrap dealers are our basic suppliers. We deal with them. And it is not a place where anybody would know S of an SOP. So we try to ensure that we bring everything on a professional level. We made SOPs for the payments, for the purchases, for the sales,
Uh,
for the accounting.
Harmeet, can I ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so thing is that I have heard of many of the cases wherein operational CDs have been run by RPs,
Mm-hmm.
but somehow or the other, due to capacity constraints, so
Yes.
those have run into losses.
Mm-hmm.
And that is not always a happy to go situation with the COC members.
Mm-hmm.
So how come there is always a break-even level which is
Mm-hmm.
to be achieved to get the profits.
Mm-hmm.
So how could you actually tackle that very
So
situation?
there are two things. You have taken up one, that is margins, that we will derive at the end of carrying out the operations or maybe at the end of the calculation. I start with the working capital problem. There is never a working capital margin to run a company in CIRP. It is
Yes,
already
certainly.
declared as insolvent. So
Hmm.
how would you deal with that problem? Banks would never give you a penny to start the operations. They will say, "Jo karna hai, kar lo. Humse mat
Hmm.
mangna bas." Right? So what we did here was we took an undertaking. We understood the process from the promoters, directors, management, whosoever was running the show. Initially, for a few days, I stopped the operations. I gave clear instructions that no payments would be made without my consent, without my approval. No, nothing shall be done. So they were all a bit pissed off. Ki IRP had been a better person. This, she being a woman, might be not having that capability to run the operation. That is why she's just avoiding the situation and trying to take it, give excuses behind CIRP and the process and the other problems. But we tried and understand the process from them. We made sure that if the operations would be run, they won't be at losses. And the promoters gave me an undertaking to that effect, that yes, running the plant was the only way we could keep the assets from keep them from in the proper state. We could keep the salaries being paid from the plant operations itself, and thereafter there won't be a loss ever. They gave me an undertaking to that effect. I also made certain SOPs, as I was explaining earlier. So I prepared the entire thing. We ran into 40 odd pages for the COC. We took a special approval from the COC. COC was only concerned with the funds flow. They said, जब तक वहां से operations में से अगर funds पूरे हो रहे हैं, CRP cost bear हो रही है, we don't have a problem. So I took undertakings from the management, and on that basis prepared the SOPs and then got everything approved from the COC. You won't believe we even got the related party transactions approved from the COC under Section 28. So
So how could you Amit push start the process when no working capital was available?
initially there was a problem. Initially they had to take credits, and it was on the basis of whatever credibility they had in the market. So they
So your screen is freezed as of now.
the output was available, little bit of inventory was there. They sold that initially. They took something on credit. So it was a blend of their minds and our science, whatever you may call it. So they did the fund rotation only, and we never took a penny from outside. The bank never has not yet supported us for anything. It's only now that we are going to them for some small interim finance, because we are not able to bear the costs of getting some approvals renewed, especially the pollution approvals, without which the factory shall not operate. It is only after 6 months of operations now we have gone to the COC for an interim finance request, and that too for a meager amount of 4 to 5 lakhs only. That is
Okay.
required for a capex. Operations are still running on their own. We have paid the valuers from out of that. We have paid to the transaction auditor out of that. We are
Very
bearing
good.
the CRP costs from that. And COC also agreed, because they thought that whenever the PRAs shall have a look at the plant, we would fetch a better value when the plant shall be running.
Certainly, certainly.
So, and the market image of the company could be saved up to an extent. Those people, that was a blessing in disguise, that some people in such areas do not understand what an insolvency is. So they kept on, operating, dealing with the previous management only. So although I did send some letters, which they never understood about the initiation of insolvency. So that was, I must say, that was a blessing in disguise for us. And the operations were carried out somehow. Some people who did understand just backed out of the story, and we did lose some of the key customers and the suppliers as well. We are running tight with supplies at times. We have made rules that no truck shall leave after 8 p.m. or so. Maybe at night there shall not be any inputs or outputs, loading or unloading, etc. So we made certain things, we made things happen our way. But yes, there was a flexibility for the management also to operate therein. But at the same time, I must not forget to tell you the challenges. This was all goody about how we could reach up till this point. We are on the plan stage right now, and I cannot reveal further. So let us just go to the theory part of it. What all challenges could one person face being an RP? And मुझे तो लगता है कि dead companies में, where nothing is happening, already you have so many of challenges. So let us see what all do you see in operating scenarios. So the first problem would always be, for all of us, would be the resistance from the suspended management. वो तो बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं है, उसके लिए तो हमारे पास sections भी हैं. 19.2 specially बना इसके लिए था. At the conception of the code itself, the writers, the legislature knew it, that it would happen. Lack of data was a great challenge. My books of accounts showed that there was 22 lakhs of cash in books, right, as on insolvency commencement date. And at the time of handing it over to me, the IRP didn't give me a rupee. So when I started investigating into the affairs of this cash thing, मुझे लगा 22 लाख वैसे ही cash मिल जाना चाहिए मुझे. So they then reconciled and found out that the actual cash in hand was only 1.5 lakh. So when you get into the actual affairs of the company, you will find nothing over there. And in the books, the picture would definitely be rosy. And you are responsible for those books of accounts which are given to you prior to your coming into life. So that is a problem. SOPs, as I've told you, that I only prepared those SOPs, and now we are trying our best to get those SOPs, live with them. Although they were fed up with us, हमें सुनने मिलता था हमारी मनोदशा विकृत हो गई है, हम आपकी मेल्स बना बना के थक गए हैं. But we still kept on asking for those protocols and those processes, and they did follow those procedures. And today here we are. Working capital needs, you were right that you were talking about the margin, sir. I'm talking about the working capital needs, जहां से शुरू होते हैं operations और वहीं पे खत्म हो जाते हैं, because RP won't be able to arrange the working capital need finance on the first day itself, and the COC won't help because they have already thought about the business as a loss-making business and all that. The business may not be loss-making, but there might be a fund problem, there might be a cash crunch to them, there might be sudden outflows which they could not control or something. So something might have happened in the past because of which business may not have become unviable. So that call needs to be taken by the RP. Workforce and HR challenges, had these directors etc not been in place, I would not have been able to run this plant, let me tell you. But because people are loyal to them for 20 years, they must have been working for them. This is a small factory, small class of people, so they are so in having intertwined relationships. Some of them have been made shareholders also, so they have built their structure in such a manner as it suited to them. So it was not easy to interfere, to break into that structure and get into those operational areas. Pending wages, yes, that is a challenge everywhere with all the RPs, whether the operations are going on or not. Union negotiations could be a problem where the factory size is huge or the organization is big, but in my case, it was not there. Continuity issues, yes. The when I started sending letters of initiation of CRP and recovery to the debtors and filing of claim letters to the creditors, it did cause a problem. Let me tell you, the market did.
So, Harmeet, may I ask you one thing?
Yes, sir.
So in this very scenario, in this very difficult scenario, you could retain all the technical and the other staff. So
Yes,
that's why you were able to actually tide over it.
yes.
So that is
Because
what I think actually, because otherwise, if technical people are not there, or maybe some HR people, or maybe other accounts people are not there, so things will be very difficult to run.
we didn't have accounts person for quite a while because some people are not very mature to accept, adapt themselves to these surroundings that पता नहीं कौन कोर्ट ऑफिसर आ गया है, अभी सब कुछ खत्म हो गया है टाइप. So we did face some issues with accounts.
So
People were
quality तो
hard
बनाना पड़ेगा
asking
ना,
accounts person
quality
there.
quality of production has to be there. So that will be through
Those
technical
people
people
were
only.
definitely, those people were there, and I made sure that I visited the plant more often than not. Initially I used to visit almost twice to thrice a week just to maintain my position there, so that people would find me they would become comfortable with me. They would see that she's our own person, she's here to accelerate, not to stop the processes, not to stop the production and all. So, but problem did arise because of market conditions. Once we started writing to people around, we did have a huge, setback, and people started. Those who didn't understand about the language of what has happened, they didn't know what NCLT is, but they definitely knew that something has happened to the company and a legal notice sort of a thing has come to us. So there was a problem with the suppliers. There was a problem with the buyers. Some of them canceled the orders at the last moment. We did face those issues, and then we started talking to them. My team has helped me a lot in this. Vishal ji is already here. Another guy who has spoken. वो उनका तो डायलेक्ट ही पूरा ना वो हिंदी वाला मुजफ्फरनगर वाला, तो he used to speak. He has spoken to many of them from Meerut, and also they have tried to bring them back. That business has not got affected. You should get on board. So for 1 month, we did have a setback. The revenues came as low as 50 lakhs for 1 month. And rest of the times, we have maintained an average of pre-CRP period, not touching the pre-CRP period. That was around 7 to 8 CR of revenue per month. But we are trying to maintain it at 4 to 5 CR per month. So that is how our average is, barring 1 month of problems, which actually arose because of my legal notices. Thereafter, yes, high maintenance needs of the plant and machinery. One has to take a call every
Can I
day.
add something? One thing.
Yes, Ranjit ji, बताइए.
Actually, we have to change the mindset of the stakeholders. But how to change this mindset of a stakeholder? This is just clueless, because they are not thinking that we are coming in here to help the company to grow
Great.
or some CRP resolution like this. So how
Sir,
can we
I think I
change the
have
mindset of the
an
stakeholders?
answer to a question you have. Whatever question you have asked, there is no answer to that, because we cannot change the mindset of other people. That's how I think. We can change on how we behave with them, how we can speak with them, and how we can present the situation to them.
How
They
we
will
behave,
never cooperate with you. They are seeing
how you be
going out
efficiently
of their
handling
hand.
this process for
Sorry.
in the respect of context of a stakeholder. point of
Which
view?
stakeholder you're talking about, sir?
Either it implies, or either it management, or either an applicant, whoever
Management
it.
is the most important, stakeholder that you have to deal with in such situations, because you cannot run the factory on your own without having a proper technical person, or maybe a CEO. You may be hiring a CEO from outside thereafter if they are not cooperating. But in my case, what I have done is I have given them some flexibility under my overall blanket SOPs. But they will always fear that because of this process, their company is going out of their hands. They might not be able to retain it. Despite being MSME, they might not be able to retain it in future. So that fear and insecurity shall always be there. एंड उसकी सामने मैं ही दिखती हूँ, तो जो गोली मारनी है वो मुझे ही मारनी है उन्होंने. आई मे नॉट बी एबल टू मेक देम माई फ्रेंड्स, but I am trying to help them wherever I can. For example, salaries are never delayed. Their small requests regarding the process, the payments being made in odd hours, the investigation, our supporting investigation being done in odd hours. We work 24/7. That is how Vishalji can elaborate on that. Saturday night, 8 p.m., we were just checking their documents because certain payments were to be made. So ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत आसान होता है दूसरे का माइंडसेट चेंज करना, अपने को बहुत चेंज करना पड़ता है डिपेंडिंग ऑन व्हाट यू एक्चुअली वांट टू अचीव. एंड सिंस इंसेप्शन वी डिसाइडेड दैट वी शैल रन द प्लांट. So that is how we have reached up till here, 6 months of operations. So I don't think management का mindset आप change कर सकते हो. Employees में भी there is always a variety of people. Most of them shall always be loyal to their previous management. So उनको भी change करने का कोशिश ही मत करिए. तो या तो आप new employees लेके आइए, जैसे we appointed a new accountant for us because उनका accountant ही नहीं था, हमें support नहीं दे रहा था. We had to have someone. So ये वाले changes आपको खुद में और आपकी टीम में लाने पड़ेंगे. They won't cooperate in maybe very favorable manner. Whatever will suit them, वहां पे उन areas में you can expect a cooperation. So yes, I was discussing about plant and machinery requirements. So you might have to take difficult decisions about not repairing a plant, repairing but not replacing it, taking it on higher basis, not buying a new one. So all those liquidity constraints shall go along with you. You might have to take certain difficult decisions, but within the parameters of law, because ultimately you are responsible for the compliances of various laws that are applicable on that company, and running company shall have its environmental and legal challenges at all times. Quality and safety. तो अभी भी आई मेक श्योर वेन एवर आई गो, आई इंसिस्ट कि वो मास्क लगा लीजिए. आप लेड फ्यूम्स में खड़े हैं तो इट्स नॉट हेल्दी, इट्स नॉट हाइजीनिक. बट मेरे अलावा वेन एवर आई लुक एट द रिकॉर्डिंग्स और समथिंग, दे आर नेवर वेयरिंग मास्क, दे आर नॉट टेकिंग केयर ऑफ हेल्थ एंड सेफ्टी गाइडलाइंस ओवर देयर. तो वो एक चैलेंज रहता है, because you will have to take either stringent steps, or you might have to be liberal in some aspects. You won't be able to achieve all. Cash flow mismatch तो सबके साथ ही है. Nobody would have ever got the entire cash and bank balance जो दिखता है books में, वो आपको assets as it is नहीं मिलते. Securing interim finance, yes, it is a difficult job. For the past few days, we are struggling with that, and we are going to, get a capex proposal approved very soon. So let us see what is there on our cards. New capex तो नहीं कर सकते, but those which are minimum essential capex, you will have to take a call. You will have to convince the COC that yes, this is the minimum. Environmental clearances, we are working on that. We have hired consultants for pollution clearances and all that. But let me tell you, not an easy job. You have to have patience. You will have to have analogy here. You will have to apply all your brain while taking such decisions. And जैसा हमारे यहाँ पे system है, जो manage करने की cost है, जो licensing की cost है, वो तो निकलती नहीं है. So you will have to live with that. Even if you don't get the approvals, maybe you are at an applied for status for some time, and you barely survive through that. Asset
So,
preservation is
Harmeet, so can I ask you again a question here? So, I think what I've actually come to know that you could run the process, yes, with difficulties. But the
Mhm.
thing is that here, I do think that so actually what I see is in majority of cases we do not get support of the suspended management. So I think if you want to run a plant, if you get a plant which is operational, and if you want to run it, so I think that part is very much critical that you should get support of the suspended management.
See, sir, I originally we also thought about giving it on rent or lease to someone else so that
Okay.
the promoters' involvement is the minimum. We didn't trust them, we didn't know them initially. So, what happened later, something came to our mind that they may create nuances for you, they might create hindrances for you,
Hmm.
right? You are in their territory. No matter you have got legal force with you, but actually in the industrial area, वो कोने में जाके आपको पता ही है आरपीस के साथ क्या क्या होता है. तो
हाँ.
ultimately I took the matter to COC. I only left the decision on them whether they shall operate or we shall close it down or we will give it on lease. So we had all these options in mind and they were all right. They said it's okay if they run it, but it should be under your supervision. So I
Hmm.
halted the process for good 20 days. वो आज तक मुझे सुनाते हैं मैडम आपके आने से प्लांट बंद हो गया था तो I halted it and we took approval on the SOPs and all and
Hmm.
thereafter only we started it after taking multiple undertakings from them. So
But
this is how.
you could make them understand about the criticality of this very thing to run the plant, and they could support you.
Yes, they supported because they also wanted the plant to run.
Hmm.
Ultimately their people would have left and they are MSME, so they were always hoping that they shall get back into this, they might
So
get
this
the
is actually
company back.
prudent. This is prudent thinking on their part as well. But yes, this is appreciable that you could get them along.
Yeah, and at the same time, the risk of regulatory problems is always there. वो तो बंद companies में भी होता है, but we take a plea, but you cannot evade the environmental regulations, right? Those licenses, those approvals have to be there if the plant is running. So that is a big challenge we are facing right now. Perishable stock तो नहीं है हमारा, but where the assets are of a perishable nature, then you might have to, sell them immediately under various clauses that are there in IBC already. Theft का बहुत अच्छा वो रहता है. क्या होता है? If you are not keeping things in your control properly, तो I think all of us have faced these issues. Distress units में generally theft होती ही है. Most of us have faced that. Thankfully, I have
Hmm.
not faced it because of the various security arrangements and small area that we have to cater to. Insurance coverage is a problem. These companies are normally very thinly insured. The bare minimum insurance has been kept by the bankers. A company has not been able to give the insurance premium and the banker has वो जो अपना bare minimum standard product होता है वो छोटा सा लेके रखते हैं, but the assets are not covered. There are huge exclusions in that policy. I analyzed their policy and I found out the plant and machinery is not covered. The coverage was so pathetic. The insurance policy is pathetic. And I'm trying to take another policy before the SRA comes in. I've taken approvals for that as well. So, although it's a difficult process for machinery of such a nature and such a condition to the which that has become depreciated, but yes, I'm trying to take that insurance as well. That is another challenge. You can't keep the plant insured without taking COC along. Coordination, so we all face those problems. I don't think I need to elaborate on that because all of us are facing coordination issues. In fact, day before yesterday, I was with ICAI EDP and we were talking about the group insolvency. A little off topic, but yes, on coordination, they have entire chapter on on the group insolvency and cross-border insolvency. And what do they expect from the RP there? While you will be running 3-4 CIRPs under you, because in the group insolvency you will be having multiple companies and there shall be a common RP there. That is
Hmm.
what has been proposed in the group insolvency, and the common RP shall be called group coordinator. So I was just thinking about one CIRP one set of stakeholders and we lose our brains to multiple companies, then definitely the answer to that problem shall be appointing more IPs along, keeping more IPs as the process advisors with you. Not only the IPEs, but I think individual IPs can also cater to your problems, because you can then assign different group companies to one of them each, and those shall be responsible under you. They shall be, advising you, but definitely it shall help. In a way, group insolvency shall help improving our situation. Like somebody in that session asked me, वैसे ही असाइनमेंट नहीं मिलते हैं और ग्रुपिंग कर देंगे और नहीं मिलेंगे तो I had a solution to that, saying that they one IP, or for that matter even one IPE, may not be able to handle group insolvencies. They will definitely need acumen from different people. They might employ people from that particular industry who has the experience of that industry, and then on that basis, sector wise, they can appoint IPs. So there is a probability of employability as well. So coordination तो हमारे वैसे ही is the base. उसके बिना तो we can't work even if the operations are not there. तो भी coordination is the problem. Valuation was a problem. Yes, I found valuation challenging at a stage when inventories were moving, especially the SFA valuation, because there was no fixed stock of inventory. It was changing every day. The bank balance was changing every day. The debtors were changing. So how would you establish a valuation, a number for the insolvency commencement date, while you will be handing over the company to the SRA with entirely different position of the inventory and the debtors, etc. The trade receivables would definitely change by that day. So valuers only suggested to me that yes, whenever we shall physically verify the inventory ourselves, that date we shall give a valuation of that date, because it will be impossible for us to understand what was the level at the insolvency commencement date, because already there was a delay in their appointment. I could not myself come on board. My appointment was delayed, valuer's appointment was delayed, so everything happened on a particular date. Their visit could happen on a particular date, so they have made a specific limitation and disclosure, whatever they call it, in their valuation reports, and we had to accept this fact that the valuation could not happen on that date. And this is the value of inventory and maybe the trade receivables as on the date of their actual verification.
So, Harmeet, what if both the SFA valuers couldn't come on the same date? So,
There is a difference, yes. So one has given 24th ka dated valuation and one has given 25th ka dated valuation. Both the dates are not the insolvency commencement dates. That is again, that will have to be accepted, no? And some
according
estimates,
to me, but what I believe is that both should come on the same date, and the valuation should be, at least if that is not on the
uh,
insolvency commencement date.
I only thought about it that valuers should not come on the same day, because their opinion shall get biased by the other person's views. They had
Okay.
to make certain estimates. They had to assign certain values, because वो sample basis पे, कभी किसी basis पे they calculate. They actually physically verify. When they verify the inventory, etc., वो एक एक piece करके नहीं करते हैं. It is on random and sample basis. Some bases are there. So I thought that assigning a value or estimate to a particular asset or inventory. So for inventory verification particularly, I assigned two different dates to them. And that didn't make a difference. Both of them deviated from the IBC thing. IBC wants them to do it on ICD, and ICD, they were not there.
And this was approved by COC.
Yes,
Hmm.
accepted. We
Okay.
had we had no choice, and the valuers only suggested this, that in such cases this is the only option, this is the only possibility to value such assets which keep changing.
Great.
Health safety we have discussed. Yes, one has to be very sure of the environmental regulations and hazardous wastes. If you are generating, you have to be very careful about that. डॉक्यूमेंट्स, सो हमारा रियल टाइम सीआरपी तो रहता ही है. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट ऑपरेशनल चीजों का भी रहता है, तो इट इज अ डबल ड्यूटी. यू आर वर्किंग ऑन अ एक्चुअली डबल ड्यूटी. All the returns etc have to be filed on time, and during your tenure if there is a delay, then you are responsible. right? So one has to make sure that not only the CIRP related, but the company specific returns, company specific, requirements of reporting, etc., are also done on time. So the role of RP, this is my last slide. So it is more of a theory, maintaining the company as a going concern. सब जगह पे theory में लिखा रहता है, but what it actually means is
It
it
is
is
actually very difficult.
yeah. So going concern as per the accounting standards, going concern as per actual operations, and going concern as per some other definition in some other law, they all have a different meaning. तो हमारा आईबीसी का गोइंग कंसर्न सिर्फ इतने से हो जाता है कि हमारा कंपनी रजिस्टर्ड है, एमसीए पे नजर आ रही है, उतना ही गोइंग कंसर्न होता है हमारा. लेकिन इट इज अप टू द आरपी टू गो बियॉन्ड, to get into that definition, actually to understand what all can be kept alive. So I think one can make efforts to keep the certificates alive, to keep the licenses alive, and to keep the reportings alive. बड़ा आसान होता है ना कि कंप्लायंस नहीं करके और डेटा नहीं मिला, नहीं कर पाए, हम तो इंसॉल्वेंसी में हैं, बट इट इज ऑलवेज प्रेफरेबल इफ यू कैन कीप द कंपनी कंप्लायंट. एंड आई मस्ट से विशाल जी इज हियर. He has helped me a lot in keeping the returns compliances alive for this company. And the other process advisor, he's not there today, so he has been instrumental in keeping the operations alive. So day in,
So,
day
Mr.
out.
Amit, just last question. So, were you made the principal officer as per the Factory Act?
No.
So there is always a principal officer who has to actually take all the risks regarding the human
So,
resources and everything.
so we took advantage of the sentence saying directors' ki powers are suspended, responsibilities are not.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the occupier director is still from them. मैं occupier director नहीं हूँ under the Factories Act.
Okay, that is a big responsibility. If
I know.
anything happens
Being
to
an
the
occupier
administration.
can land you up in jail also.
Yes.
I've seen that in my entire corporate life of 15 years. I've seen that.
Okay. So this is all, Amit. So this was a wonderful session. So I would like to invite Varshita to give her vote of thanks.
Thank you for such a insightful session, ma'am. We were able to learn a lot of things which are in theory, but how to do it practically. I would also like to present the certificate.
So are you able to share, Varshita?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hmm.
Okay. So Amit, please accept this very
Thank you.
memento
Thank
from
you so much.
IPNet. And
Thank you.
this is really great listening to you, sir.
From my side. So good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to extend the vote of thanks for today's webinar on behalf of IPNet. Today's event has marked a new beginning in the IPNet where we can proudly announce that we are providing opportunity to our active and willing members to come forward and join us as guest speakers. This was in fact one of the aim and objective of IPNet to empower our members in knowledge and ability as IPs. I congratulate IP Dr. Akhilesh Tripathi and CS IP Harmeet Kaur for a wonderful presentation and knowledge sharing on their respective topics. Ms. Harmeet Kaur has beautifully articulated the practical problems of a going concern. I would also like to express my gratitude to IPNet President Mr. Ashish Makhija. His commitment and visionary leadership has made IPNet a much sought after platform of great significance by the insolvency professionals pan-India. The interesting topics on which webinars are being organized certainly make value additions in the knowledge and abilities of both the members and non-members of IPNet. I also extend my thanks to Team IPNet for their seamless coordination and tireless efforts behind the scene, which ensured smooth conduct of the webinar. Thanks to all in one present in the webinar in such a large number and making it successful by their enthusiasm and active participation. Your presence in the weekend webinars is testimony to the vision and efforts of IPNet. Thank you, everyone, once again. Thank you.